What is going on, beautiful people? We are back. Me and my man Lock, another stream. You know what that means.
What's
Every
going
Tuesday,
on?
Thursday. You know what? You guys know what it is. So welcome back. For those of you that are tuned in before, if you're new here, I appreciate you clicking that button and tuning in live with us. And yeah, 5-game NBA slate. We're gonna talk through it, breakdowns, NBA best bets, all of that good stuff. Lock, my man, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you? You good?
Chilling.
You
You know what
chilling?
it is.
Yep.
But hey, let's get right to it. So you guys know the drill. Hit that like button for us, helps us out a ton, right? If you guys hit the like button while we're live, helps a lot of new people get new eyeballs on the show. So do us a favor, hit that like button, take a quick second, hit the button, and yeah, lives like this would not be possible without our sponsors. So want to shout out one of our sponsors, Sleeper Picks. You guys hear us talk about this all the time. One of the best DFS platforms in the world, especially if you're in a non-legal state. Really helps there. And they got whatever you need: NBA, NFL, MLB, college, whatever you need, they got it. And now's the perfect time to join. So download Sleeper. If you're new to Sleeper, sign up using the code GoldBoys or FTB, and they'll match your first deposit up to $500. So nice, sweet deal there. So download Sleeper, sign up, use it. We appreciate Sleeper for sponsoring the stream. But yeah, like I said, little 5-game slate. Um, nice little short slate, and we're gonna find our spots like we always do. So
Mm-hmm.
let's get to the chat. What we got the chat talking about. So Dixon Sider was here early. Appreciate you. Edwards in the chat, Zappy's in the chat. Finesse tell you about Magna. Yeah, crazy fight. Um, the minute Malott was in a non-advantageous position, that man just quit. It was unbelievable.
Fight
Gore
was
Forever is back
ridiculous.
with us. What's up?
That fight was ridiculous.
It was crazy, bro. The first bad position he was in, he just quits. I don't want to be there no more. Gore's in the chat. George is in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Cardot's in the chat. Sticky's in the chat with us weekly. We appreciate you tuning in, supporting. Kofi's in the chat. Wilson says need a banger tonight on my LL on my I don't know what I don't know, bro. Jacob, did I miss the plays? Nope, no, you did not. We just went live. We're getting ready to break down the slate right now. Mo's in the chat. Zappy said, yeah, both looking scrumptious tonight. Not gonna lie. No comment,
Yeah.
my brother. I agree, but
Yeah.
no comment. Not both of us. I didn't agree on both of us, just me. Red Eyes in the chat. Kai's in the chat. Shout out to Kai.
What did Kai say? Good to see
Kai,
Locke has his shirt on.
yeah,
What's
I
that
missed when
supposed to
he
be?
didn't. Yeah, I must have missed that stream where he did not have a shirt on. Um, but yeah, like I'm coming off a good day. I went heavy on the Chiefs on Sunday, and that worked out. So happy about that. UFC was a little rocky. Overall, I had a profitable day on Saturday, but UFC was down a bit. Um, so yeah, I mean, kind of up and down a little bit for me. Coming off a good day, looking to have another one. How have you been doing overall with the
UFC.
betting
Uh, UFC was decent to me. That Strickland ladder really paid off. The
money?
significant strikes, pretty good. It was a smart call by me. I assumed it was going to go later into the rounds. A lot of people didn't, so I took advantage of a line that was pretty freaking good, 150
Mm-hmm.
plus, and I think he smacked it. I think he got like 173 after counting, which is really
Yep.
good. Yesterday, hit a couple first quarter bets. Those have been really nice to me as well. First quarter builders, they usually play them, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes before tip when all the lineups are said and done. And yeah, I have a couple lottos rolling out tonight. It's going to be fun. Hopefully, a good night.
Let's get it. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Um, yeah, so let's get into it. Be sure to hit that like button. We're about to get in the slate right now. So hit that like button. Get your friends in here. Tell your uncles, tell your cousins, tell your baby mamas, get them in here. So let's kick it off. So we got Nuggets, Pacers, very interesting game. Denver's -4.5 right now. Um, no real injury news despite Halliburton. Halliburton's going to be out for this game, next couple of games actually. Looks like Aaron Gordon is going to play. Looks like MPJ is going to play. So no real injuries outside of Halliburton. So I'll let you kick this one over. What do you think, my brother?
I like MPJ tonight. I mean,
Mm.
last night I should have taken the Nuggets when they were at -2. It's moved pretty frequently considering Halliburton's going to be out next 5 games. Um, Total, I believe, has actually went down about 4 points since last night, which I don't know why. I mean, I feel like the game, Halliburton or not, Pacers still play at one of the fastest paces in the game. Um, they move the ball. They just love going up the court. I like the look of MPJ specifically tonight because there's something that the Nuggets do that, well, and the Pacers do it as well. In games, they always fast break and kick it to the side when the defense gets back into the key, and then they just hit threes. So I love MPJ threes tonight a lot. 3+, 4+, 5+. If you want to get freaky, it's about plus 600 for 5, plus 230 for 4, minus like 120 for 3. That's probably my favorite look of the game. His rebounds look good as well. Pacers allow, I think, second most rebounds to small forward, and they also allow the most to power forward. So maybe Gordon rebounds could be a look. There's so many looks in that game, like for rebounds. And Jokic's on the team, which takes away quite a few of them. That's my one angle for the game.
Yeah, I like it. Like it. MPJ, love it. Yeah, I was looking at Aaron Gordon heavily. All day I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do, whether it's points, rebounds, points and rebounds, PRA. I was just all over the place with Gordon. I do think it's a good spot for him. Pacers allow a bunch in the paint, in the restricted area, midi game. And I think as always, Jokic and AG can have a lot of success down low. So me personally, I took Nuggets first half. So I sent James the ticket. You can James, it's not necessarily it's a different type of way, and I'll tell you guys why. So I only have FanDuel and DraftKings. That's the only books that I can bet on, unfortunately. So by the time I put this in for the Discord, it had already moved on FanDuel. So I got it at -1.5 for the first half. I don't mind a 2.5. If you want to pay juice for the 1.5, you can still pay -130, -135 on some books. But just take the 2.5 if you don't want to pay all that juice. Either way, love the spot. I think they win the first half by 5+. Last 10 games for both teams, Denver's second in first half offensive rating. The Pacers only 16th. Denver's bottom half of the league in terms of defensive rating, but still better than the Pacers' defensive rating last 10 first halves. Denver scoring more, allowing less points, turning the ball over a lot less their last 10 first halves, and taking and making more free throws, which you love. Denver's 6-4 against the spread last 10 first halves on the road, while the Pacers are just 2-8 against the spread last 10 first halves at home. So love that. Like we talked about, no Halliburton for the Pacers. Denver's likely to be pretty healthy. That's what I wrote. Now we kind of know they're going to be healthy. I already expect Denver to match up pretty well with the Pacers. They do a great job limiting 3-point attempts. They limit fast break points pretty well. Pacers love to run and push the pace, especially off of misses. And Denver's top half of the league in terms of opponent points in the paint, while the Pacers are a top 10 paint team offensively. So good matchup there for Denver. Now with no Halliburton, I expect the Pacers Pacers still trying to incorporate Siakam into the offense and defensively as well. That's a big piece to add. So I expect some trouble on both ends of the court still against a really good Denver team. Pacers also coming off a long 6-game road trip, which is the type of spot I like to fade. We've talked about this for years, whether that's, whether I'm in Christmas spaces or whatever, we've chopped it up about this a lot. Teams coming off of long road trips, finally back at home. That's a little bit of a flat spot for these teams. So last time Pacers were in this same kind of spot, they came off 5 road games, came back home, and the Clippers absolutely smoked them. They won by like 25, 30 points in that game, and were up 11 points at half. So Denver's also the overall more well-rested team, excuse me. So yeah, I love the spot for Denver. They haven't been as potent on the road, but against this team, missing their best player, still incorporating a huge piece into that lineup. I like Denver to win and cover in the first half. So yeah, really like that look. Let's get back to the chat a little bit. On Karen, I hope I'm saying that right. Saying they didn't get a shout out. So there's your shout out, my brother. Appreciate you being here as always. Red Eyes in the chat says what's good. And Garcia, I can only do FanDuel plays, which I had other books to place them on soon. Yeah, definitely a struggle. I feel that. Can't wait to move. Moski is in the chat. Parlay G here. What's up to you, my brother? Okev in the chat. Jordan, haven't won a bench since Christmas. If I don't hit today, I'm gonna sell my firstborn. Okay, we don't want that. So we gotta bring you back to the right path. So hopefully we change that for you, my brother. Mr. Get Up Skinny, Gordon Boards. We like it. Yeah, Locke talked a little bit about that. I don't mind Gordon Boards. I think it's 6.5, if I'm not mistaken. Like I
I
said,
can
I
pull
really
it
couldn't
up.
narrow it down. I like Gordon points, boards, all of that. Kofi says Lot got that light skin face.
You can
You
say
want
that.
to get it?
You can say that.
Um, Zappy said, "Nah, I ain't telling my baby mama goddamn thing. This is all my cash." Bobby Big Wheels in the chat again. Constant, not constant. What do you call that? Consistent viewer. So I appreciate you. Feels like a night where Siakam drops a 30 burger. Maybe. Not the best paint defense for those Nuggets. So, what do you think of Siakam over 21.5 points? Lock, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, like you said, they allow a lot of pain points. I mean, Siakam's been pretty brick from three ever since he joined the Pacers. Not that he was amazing on the Raptors, but he still had some confidence to put him up. I guess against Jokic, he's not the best defender. He can still defend well, don't get me wrong, but he's probably not gonna be guarded by Jokic. He's gonna be guarded by AG, who's a
Mm-hmm.
decent defender. I think 21 is good considering Hallie's out. He could get a lot of volume tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Last time MPJ played the Pacers, he dropped 25. Yep.
Mm.
Dexter's in the chat. Lock of finesse. Appreciate you being here, Dexter. Marv, Pascal Siakam over 4.5 assists. That's an interesting look. I think we need a little bit more of a sample size. The games that most of the games we have seen have been with Halliburton. So I think we need a bigger sample size. He can get there. He's definitely a great playmaker on Toronto. So me personally, I just want to see a little bit more. Space set was good, fellas. Was good, Space. Brogdon over 5.5 assists. Yeah, we'll get to that game. That's interesting look. Back in the starting lineup. That's an interesting look.
He's trying to get moved too. He's been playing hard.
Yep. You're trying to ball out for that new team. Wilson says, I think Neesmith for 2 threes is a lock. I think he was questionable, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check right now for. No, it looks like he's in. Yeah, it looks like he's in. Yeah, I know he shoots him. I know he's pretty efficient too. So I haven't looked into him personally, but yeah. Red Eye says I'm trying to hit a lotto so I can come to the US and watch an NBA game. Well, hopefully we can do that for you, my brother. I know Lot got some heat. He's gonna drop in a bit.
I got a couple.
All right, so let's keep it moving.
Yeah, the game
So
started at
next
7
game,
tonight, so we gotta
yep,
boogie a bit.
yep. Knicks and Nets, little crosstown rivalry. Knicks sitting at -3.5, -4, depending on your book. Lock, what do you think?
I side a lot with the Nets here. I don't know. Like
Mm,
I just always like the way they have like some of the best role players on their team all onto one team, which is weird to like talk about. And like I don't know, it's just weird having no like solidified star and they
yeah,
still have like I'm not gonna say a good record, but 17-25 is a lot better than some of the teams we've been seeing this year. I would probably lean closer to like the Nets spread, but at the same time, they do allow the most points to point guard in the whole league. Brunson, I mean, in a matchup like he's in tonight, he could go for 40. I wouldn't be surprised. Um, a weird look I have is the same game for this game that I think James will put out. It's Cam Johnson, 3 threes, parlayed with OG 3 threes. They're both in really good spots as I believe the Nets allow, is it the third most points to small forward. So I know OG doesn't get the crazy volume, but eventually they're going to have to do something with Brunson and Randall scoring. He could get some open looks in the corner. And then Cam Johnson has hit his over on points in the last 3 games against New York. And in 2 of those 3 games, he's had 4 threes, one of them with 7. So he's in a pretty good spot tonight. I'm taking the 3-3 for 0.3 units. And then the 4-4 I have as well, just in case for just 0.1. I think it's like $5 to win 100, or oh no, $7.50 I'd put it. So 0.15 to win 4 units. I don't know. They're both in good matchups. They're not like the volume kings of the team, but I mean, when they have an open shot, they're taking it usually from the 3. That's like my one angle on this game I really like.
Yeah, I like it. And my boy Red Eye said he's looking for a little bit of a lotto. So hopefully that quenches that thirst for you. Yeah, this is a weird game. I don't have any weird game in my opinion. I don't have any straights in this game. I do have a build a leg in this game, but I don't know. It's a very, very funky line. The Knicks only being -4.5, -5. I thought they would be slightly bigger, especially after blowing that huge lead to the Clippers on television a couple days ago. So yeah, it's a weird line. I wanted to back Knicks first half, but they have not been, as good as they've been doing overall, playing great defense. They have not been covering first half spreads. So yeah, nothing really for me. Um, my man Space in the chat asked, "What's Siakam usage with the Pacers now?" So he's played 3 games with the Pacers, just a 22% usage. Guys like Matherin, McConnell, Turner all have higher usages. Some of that's without Halliburton too, so you got to take that. Like 2 of those games are without Halliburton, and you got to think those numbers will balance out. As he continues to get incorporated, I expect his usage to go up. Jokic under 27.5 points and Murray under 7.5 assists. Yeah, definitely spicy. Definitely
Mhm.
spicy.
I feel like
Uh,
the Jokic point scares me a bit. I'm not saying like I know 27 and a half is a lot of points, but at the same time, Miles Turner is really he gets into foul trouble really easily, which could mean a lot of line work for Jokic. And then what's his replacement? Is it going to be Jalen Smith, I believe, if I'm
mhm.
correct. I mean, he's a decent defender. I can't say he's the greatest. I mean, it could just be lots of line work for Jokic tonight. I could see him getting like anywhere from like 8 to like 14 free throws tonight, just himself, especially the way the Pacers play really fast, any type of fast break. The Pacers do allow the most points in the paint as well. Most of it comes from cutting and drives, but you never know if the Nuggets want to slow down the game, kick the ball into Jokic on the post, and just let him do his thing.
Yeah. And that's kind of a night by night thing, right? Some nights Jokic wants to dominate scoring, other nights he's perfectly okay with not doing that. And yeah, the Pacers don't have a lot of size, like you said. They sometimes run Obi at the 5, if they're running a super small lineup. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot, if Turner 2 fouls, in the first quarter, we're gonna see, maybe some top end, maybe some what's the
And
dude you said?
stat with Obi, right?
Say it
I mean,
again.
I think there's like this crazy stat with Obi Toppin. Whoever he's guarding on the game is always the top point scorer in the game. It's ridiculous. He stinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's really
So
bad.
yeah, imagine him playing the 5, trying to
Guard, yeah.
compete. But yeah, weird, interesting game. Not a weird game, interesting game, weird game for me betting wise, but yeah, not much for me. Yeah, for those of you watching, we got a bunch of people in here. We appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like button for us. It helps us out a lot. Something very simple, very free that you guys can do for us to help us get the stream, pumping and continue to do this. So hit that like button for us. We appreciate that. Um, what do we got? Matt says, "What's up, y'all? New to the Discord. Just wanted to show y'all some love. Much appreciated, my guy. Salute to
Appreciate
you. I appreciate you being here and watching. Cam Johnson definitely covering the over today. I know Locke was feeling it.
I hope so.
Yes, sir. Sean says, couple handsome men on the channel. I appreciate you, son. Moski, OG, and Dinwiddie for over 10. I'm assuming 10 points each. Yeah, I just don't bet on Dinwiddie. That's
Don't call
if
him
there's a
Din
ban
Shitty for
list.
nothing.
Yeah, if there's like a perma ban list, for me, Dinwiddie's on our list. Um, my research has Dinwiddie under points and threes. Yeah, I like that better. I like the fade a little bit better. All right, so let's keep it moving.
What's next?
Jazz
Jazz
and
Pally.
Pelicans. So I do have some action in this game. So Jazz visiting the Pelicans. Pelicans sitting -6.5, -7, depending on your book. And like, if you don't mind, I'll kick this off for the
Go for
people.
it, man.
So I like Larry Markkinen tonight. Over 2.5 threes at -135, and then 4+ threes at +195. 3+ threes and 11 to 16, 7 of his last 8 road games, and in back-to-back games versus the Pelicans. Volume, always the most important thing for me when I'm taking, threes or scoring. Only thing you cap the volume, you can't really determine whether the ball goes in or not. But that's exactly what I'm expecting from Markkinen in his volume. He's taking 6+ 3-point attempts in 15 of his last 20 games. So that's a pretty safe floor. If I can more likely than not count on the guy to at least take 6 attempts, that's a pretty safe floor. He's taken 9+ threes in 7 of his last 8 road games, averaging nearly 2 more 3-point attempts and shooting better from 3 on the road this year. So you love that. And he's taken 9+ threes in back-to-back games versus the Pelicans. If we meet kind of somewhere in the middle and expect, around 7 attempts from Laurie, he's cashed 3+ threes in 17 of his last 22 games with 7+. Lowry, when I watch him, he just seems like a really, really smart player, willing to adapt his game depending on the matchup. We see it all the time. We see him work a lot in the paint or on the block versus teams that don't really do well there, or if he has an individual matchup that he thinks he can dominate down low, he'll definitely take his game there and try to dominate down low. This is not that type of matchup, in my opinion. The Pelicans have elite defenders, elite length to combat Lowry, especially on drives and in the paint. New Orleans is allowing the third fewest points in the paint over the last 10 games. I expect the game plan to be to try to get the shooters open, mainly marketing, off ball screens, on ball screens, motion sets, trying to get them open for shots. We've seen Markkinen absolutely eat when playing teams that can't defend a three. Teams that are bottom 10 in 3-point percentage over the last 10 games. The Rockets, Markkinen went 3 for 11 from three. The Bucks, he went 4 of 10 from three. The Raptors, he went 4 of 6. And the Pistons, he went 4 of 8. You guys get the point. It kind of just goes on and on when he's playing bottom 10 3-point teams. And this definitely falls under, a good matchup from threes category. Last 10 games, New Orleans is 28th in 3-point attempts per game allowed, allowing the third most threes to forwards, third most catch and shoot threes in the league this year. And the Pelicans ranked 29th in defensive efficiency from above the break, which is where Markkinen loves to work. So love Markkinen tonight. I'm gonna take a look at 5+ threes. He doesn't do that often, but if I think he's gonna pop off, why not? Why not take the 5+? So yeah, little 3+, little juicy, but getting the plus 200 on the 4+ threes. I think he has a great chance to get there. Locke, you like anything in this game?
Well, my debate yesterday was between Markkinen and Colin Sexton. I went with
Mm-hmm.
Colin Sexton threes because in his last 3 games of this season against New Orleans, he's hit 3. He's hit 3 threes every single game, which his line is only set at 1.5 tonight. It's a pretty good look, and also in the last few games, he's been getting a lot more minutes, averaging about 28, I believe it is, per game, and he's been putting up a lot more 3-point attempts. McCollum is probably going to be guarding him, I would assume, which I don't know. If McCollum's guarding him, it's pretty easy for him to just do pick and pop, easy, go to the side, hit a couple of threes. His volume has been up quite a bit. On the last 10 games, he's been averaging about, I think it's 4.2 threes made a game, which isn't the volume I like. However, in games where he pops off or he's in a good matchup, he goes up to about 7 to 8 per game attempts. So I don't know. I like the look there. Also for this game, something I haven't played yet, maybe I'll pair it with something later. Zion has recorded 8, 7, and 8 assists against the Pelicans. Sorry, against the Jazz in the last 3 games, which is kind of ridiculous. And he's been dishing more than he's been scoring. Jazz also allow the most points to power forward. So, or one of the most. I think it's like top 5 in the league for sure. His line, I think, is set at around 23.5, 24.5. Could be a good look for him there as well. I haven't checked it today, though. I was just basing it off of last night.
Yeah, I was looking at Sexton a couple of different ways too. Obviously, an ultimate coin respector. That's his new name in the Twitter streets.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed his threes. I was looking at maybe put him in a builder or just take him straight in terms of threes and points. So yeah, I like that. Good matchup. I don't really think matchup even really matters with a guy like that. He's gonna get volume. He's so quick and so speedy. He's gonna get to the free throw line a bunch. So I like that. I like that. James, I think the chat is like frozen. I'm working on my phone right now, but if we can maybe try to refresh it. I don't know how that works on the screen, but what do we got? So Red Eye, what do you guys think of using AI projections, and which service would you recommend, if any? I don't love it. I know guys that I know a bunch of really smart guys that do their own projections on Twitter. There's a couple of guys. I don't fully base my capping off that, but if I'm looking at a player and I really really like him, let's say for points, and then I go to his projections and he has them, projected well too, then that urges me to play it even more. One of the guys that I look at, Dr. Profit on Twitter. That's a guy who does projections for points, assists, threes. I think he does too. So it does a lot of free content too. So I would urge you guys to check him out, Dr. Profit on Twitter. In terms of just kind of running AI numbers, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't really play around with that too much. But let's see. Brandon Ingram triple double watch. That's interesting. I know a couple of really smart people, including some people in GoldBoys who's on Brandon Ingram tonight. So can't talk you off. B Matt is in the chat. So what's up, my guys? What's up to you, my brother? Adrian says Zion dishing him out today, or he eating. Yeah, Lock just talked about that. I think it's a great spot for assist too. You look at his potentials and his raw assist numbers. They've been through the roof last couple.
His points assist could be pretty good. Yeah, we see it, James.
Yeah, that's perfect. Appreciate it. Let's go back to here. Pelican. Larry marketing 3+. I like that as well. Yeah, love it. Pelicans covering. It's a really weird spot. I don't think
right.
6.5. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like in today's NBA, it's either a team covers and then some, or it's very close. You know what I'm saying? It's either like a 30-point blowout or it's down to the wire. I feel like we rarely see like games within like 5 points nowadays. Am I crazy for saying that? I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to see. Most teams are up by like 20 by the end of the second quarter, and then you go to bed and then wake up in the morning,
and
then they're won the game by 45. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous recently.
Yeah, I mean, even if you feel like the Pelicans are the side, I just don't want to fade the Jazz right now. They've been an absolute ATS machine, just a wagon ATS for the last couple of weeks. So, I do think they're due for some regression in terms of both scoring against the spread numbers, all that type of stuff. And I would prefer them to be at home, and if we're talking covering the spread. But yeah, I just don't want to step in front of that train right now. Absolute train against the spread. Pelicans is 11 at home for true shot percentage. That's interesting. When's the last time Sexton didn't cover his over? Yeah, it's been a minute.
That guy hits, what is it, 21.5 points every single game?
Yeah. What, bro? It was like
they were listing him for 15, bro. Like,
yeah, 14.5, 15, and now look, it's crazy. That man is a walking bucket. It's great to see him
getting hitting his max ladder like it was his baseline, bro.
Yeah. If only the coach gave him fucking 30+ minutes, real starter minutes.
If he got 35 minutes a game, I think he dropped 40, and I'm not even lying.
Yeah,
he's
crazy.
Ridiculous.
Colin Sexton 3+ threes. Yeah, my man Locke just talked about his threes. Kicks out to shooters. What about McCollum threes in that game? So I have McCollum as a leg in a builder that I'll give out in a few. I'm not mad at that though. I think his 2.5 threes with juice that's fucked though, which is why I didn't play it. So I'd probably say take 4+ or don't play it. At the 2.5 juice. That's just me though.
I like his points assists.
What's up?
His points plus assists. I think it's like 21.5, or it was in the morning. Looks like a good look tonight.
Or McCollum, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The points straight is only like 18.5, I think. So, verse no Pelicans. I use it. Thanks, man. Love that. Thank you. I'm always trying to improve my research. Yeah, trying to get 1% better every day. So, I love it. How do you know who matches up with who in games? Mostly kind of an eye test thing. That can always change. Defensive matchups can always change. Some teams, switch everything. Like the Celtics, they switch every single thing. So if you run a screen, they're always going to switch, no matter the size or anything. So, but yeah, I mean, it's easy to kind of predict those kind of things, as much as you can. Like if, like the Clippers and the Lakers tonight, right? Zubac is going to be on AD. You know what I'm saying? It can sometimes be tougher with wing players and guards and stuff like that. But I think watching the games help out a lot. And yeah. Someone explain the Jazz rotate. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. They're winning games though. So, all right, brother. Let's move on.
Clarkson as a 6-man's been pretty good for them, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. When he moved to the bench and Sexton moving to the start lineup, you need that punch off the bench. You know what I'm saying? And Clarkson still playing 30+ minutes and even off the bench and producing. So yeah. All right.
No,
second to last.
He is. Whoever Straight's lying to you in the chat. Just saying.
What is it? All right. Trailblazers and Thunder. So big spread here. Trailblazers visiting the Thunder. -13.5, -13 around there. Locke, what do you like?
Nothing too like in a 15-point spread. One thing I would look at, however, is Jeremy Grant. I think I'm going to play this game as one of my first quarter bets tonight. I really like how I feel like the Portland's just going to pour it on them really early. Jerry Grant, every first quarter, plays close to 11 minutes, sometimes the full first quarter. And this is also his old team. I feel like it's a little revenge spot for him. I think he played how many seasons? 3 there? Or 2.5 maybe? I don't remember, but I think it's a really good spot for him. Especially the matchup wise. He doesn't have the best defender in the world on him, like as projected. Another spot could be Simon's threes because the volume's just always there. I just can't take a guy with a line like set at 4. I feel like that's too high for me. Like hitting 4 threes in a professional game is hard enough. Like I don't know. I think 4 is a little iffy. The volume's going to be there. It's just a matter of who he's going to be guarded by. But yeah, most of the games a pass for me with the huge spread. It's a good total though if you want to try something.
Yeah, I mean, the last time these two teams have played, the Thunder have absolutely waxed them. Last game they won by that record margin. I think it was like 62, 63 points.
Yeah.
Game before that, it was not close either. So yeah, they're looking for a little bit of a bounce back. I personally think the Thunder smoke them again. Thunder are coming off a fairly long road trip as well. Let me double check that, but yeah. Wait. Yeah, 4-game road trip they're coming off. Which is not ideal, but they're so much better team than the Trailblazers. I think they match up really, really well. And even though they got waxed, there's that pride thing with, we just lost by 60, so let's try to play, but there's only so much you can do. Blazers are fully healthy now or mostly fully healthy, and they're gonna try. But yeah, I'm definitely scared of a blowout in this one too. But I do have a builder for this game, so let me get to that. All right, so a little 4-leg builder on FanDuel. Basically 3 legs. I just had to build out the double result. So OKC double result. On FanDuel, you got to do first half money line, including tie, and then the money line. So Thunder double result. The Clippers money line, which is the last game we'll talk about, and Simon Fontecchio 1+3s. So starting with the first half, I mean it's pretty self-explanatory there, like
Wrong slip,
-7.5
James.
in the
Wrong
first
slip,
half.
James.
What's up?
James is the wrong slip out. I think, right?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay. All right. So yeah, we'll switch gears. So yeah, this is the other build that I have. -104 on DK. Little 4 legs. Aaron Gordon 10+ points. That hit rate for that is incredible. We've used him, in builders many times before. Dante DiVincenzo 2+3s, also an amazing hit rate. Good matchup. Volume should be there. Anthony Simons under 6.5 assists. Shout out to my man Chris B Capping on Twitter. He put me onto this earlier. Anthony Simons regular assist line is 4.5. I like the under there, to be honest with you. He's only averaging a little over 9 potential assists per game, and in a game that might be a blowout, against a pretty good defense that does a good job of limited assists. Well, I think that's a good look, but kind of altering him up for the builder, and then CJ McCollum 12+ points, also an amazing hit rate. I think he's hit this in 12+ games. Great hit rate at home. Regular points line is 18.5. So really love this. I was thinking about going heavier than just a unit on it, but really love this little 4-game 4-leg builder. Really like it. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, like anything else for
Not for that game. I don't even have anything for that game. I don't know.
Yeah, just
I usually
names.
don't cap games with a huge spread.
Yeah. All right, back to the chat. Jello says Giddy triple double.
I see a
Interesting.
lot of people on that. He got one last
Yeah.
game.
Westbrook triple dub. We got a Westbrook triple dub shout out too. I played Grant last time he played OKC and he went super under. Yeah, I mean, just a lean, but not every game is the same. Same team, but it could be different matchups. And they got absolutely smoked in that game. So, obviously he didn't play his full allotment of minutes. Isaiah say, I'm here. Welcome in, Isaiah. Appreciate you being here. Trent on Twitter took -13.5 for Thunder spread. You have to take 13.5. Yeah. Yep.
It's so cooked.
Yeah, Blazers -9.5. That's the play.
Ooh, yeah, let's just full fade.
Yeah, absolute. Whose slip is that? Oh, that little builder. Yeah, yeah, boom. I use that Simon assist under in a builder too with his under 20.5 points. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Under 20.5 points, under 6.5 assists. I love that. All right. So let's move on to the last game, last and final game. We have
Lakers.
another little crosstown rivalry. So battle of LA Lakers visiting quote unquote the Clippers. LeBron out, no LeBron. That's the big obvious injury news. Looks like Jared Vanderbilt is probable, so he'll play. Anthony Davis always on the injury report, but he's probable and he's gonna play. So just no LeBron. That's it. I think Zubac is still out as well for the Clippers. So yeah, Lock, what do you think? Another kind of big spread. Clippers minus 9.5.
So, I liked LeBron before he got ruled out, as he's hit like 30 plus in his last like 5 games versus the Clippers. But now, I don't know, my research just goes down the toilet because he's ruled out.
Yeah.
However, James Harden has hit
Mhm.
3 threes in the last, I think, 3 games against the Lakers. He's been pretty consistent against them. Also, he's hit 9 assists with in the last 3 games, with one of them being 12, one of them being 14. So I don't know. That could be a good look tonight. Another weird one that I might play straight. I just don't know. I think it's still priced at minus 120. It's Kawhi Leonard rebounds plus assists. He's hit this in the
Mm.
last 4 to 5 games and in the last 4 to 5 versus the Lakers. LeBron being out just helps his case, to be honest, with grabbing extra boards. I think it was 8.5 earlier this morning, but looks like it got bumped. Yeah, 9.5 is still probably a good number. He just gets this number. He usually just hits 10 or 11, but a game tonight, I feel like it's going to be more competitive than people think. I have a feeling the Lakers could actually pull off an upset without LeBron and if AD is officially in, because I think he could eat in the paint. I don't think Zubac's in. If I'm 100%, am I wrong or right about that? I don't think he's in. I thought I saw Plumlee was starting today.
Yeah, Zubac. No, Zubac is out.
Okay, so yeah, the Plum's going to be in. He's kind of a weak kid. He could get some assists though.
That's disrespectful.
I'm just saying, but I like Plumlee assists if it opens on ESPN. That's probably the only place you'll find it.
Mm.
It'll probably be priced around 2.5, 1.5. I might ladder it. Plumlee assists
Mm.
was a wagon like last year for
Yep.
what team was he on before the Clippers? I'm forgetting.
The
Oh, the Hornets. The
Hornets.
Hornets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty much just like a really tall LaMelo. So
Okay, buddy. You're fucking cooked. Yeah, I like that. This is another game that I'm kind of there with you. I got a lot of, leans. Don't really know what I want to play yet. Obviously, it's the late game, so we got some time. I really like PG for some reason. I was looking at his points and assists. I mean, no, points and rebounds. Um, you can get his points line 23.5 juiced or 24.5. I just feel like he's gonna dominate, bro. He has pretty good history versus LA. Now no Braun, which will make kind of everything a little bit easier offensively for the Clippers. I just think he dominates. It's not the best matchup on paper. The Lakers do a really good job limiting small forwards and power forwards, but his volume is going to be there. He hasn't been shooting the ball well, but the volume has been there. He went through a little 3-4 game stretch where the volume was down a little bit. He was taking 14, 15 shots. Now he's right back up to 18, 19, 20 shots. He's gonna chuck him from three. He's gonna get to the free throw line. So PG's made me a lot of money this year. I think it's a good matchup for him to do it again. Maybe I'll pivot to the 3.5 threes. Maybe that because a lot of his volume is coming from three lately. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know. I think PG, like, I think he could put a 40 tonight. I really do. I got that feeling in the plums. You know how that go, Lock. You feel some
mhm.
of the plums, you gotta go with that. So I may bet it, may not, but um I like Harden assists. I was looking at that double as well. AD seems like a prime spot for him to dominate, even though I hate betting AD because he just kind of decides when he wants to be dominant and when he doesn't. So yeah, lot of leans. I look into it more, but like I said, the plums say PG, so I might just have to go with the plums. Points or threes over 3.5 threes.
There's a boost on DraftKings tonight. I don't know if you have it. I don't know what your limits
Uh-oh.
are. They limited me to $10. No, I'd like to play actually. Surprisingly, I know it's Kawhi and AD 6 points each in the first
Oh,
quarter.
in the first quarter, yeah, I saw that.
So, I mean, I've been taking them both separately, like in my first quarter builders. Like I've been taking, like, say, Kawhi 5 with someone on the other team's 5, or 88 8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I saw that too. It's boosted, so I don't. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, but
$10, so I might just throw it
oh
on there,
yeah,
make $10 from it.
yeah. Um, so like so that was the last game. So I want to hear what we were talking a little pre-show about maybe building something live for you guys. FanDuel has a 30% boost that we might be able to. Oh, it looks like FanDuel got that's college basketball. Oh shit, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let me go over that builder too, because James really interrupted me. So yeah, last little play, last little play. We have is that builder, the FanDuel builder for you guys. So OKC double result. Obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. They're like -7.5 in the first half. The Trailblazers are 1-9 straight up in the last 10 first halves. Pretty self-explanatory. Fontecchio 1+ made 3. The hit rate is just incredible. Lock is gonna break his keyboard again. Um, come on, be professional. Come on, what are we
Just
doing
my
here? Holy
keyboard, man.
shit. Um, what was that? It threw me all off with the fucking. Uh, 9 of his last 10 games, he got 1+3. Looking at the road too. 19 of his last 20 road games, he has made 1+3. So love that. And then the Clippers money line. I think it's a great spot for the Clippers. Quote unquote. At home. Yeah, I think it's a great spot. Double digit spread. Not too much explaining has to be done there. Lakers down LeBron, so just banking on them to win the game. Excuse me. That's -126 on FanDuel, and that's it. Two little builders for you guys. A couple of plays. So we were talking pre-show about maybe building a lotto live for you guys. Let us know if that's something you want in the chat. Because if the people want it, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? We got like 150 people in here. If you guys want that in the chat, let us know. And if there's enough interest, then we'll definitely do that. So comment in the chat if you guys want that. And FanDuel has a 30% boost that we can use on that maybe. So I'm down. Lock, you down for that? If the people want it?
Yeah, honestly, I'm down. Let me quickly run my two lottos, well, the one
Oh yeah, yeah.
lotto,
Do you
bring
think?
the
Yeah, do
step
you
up.
think?
So I got MPJ 4 threes, Colin Sexton 3 threes, James Harden 4 threes. It's a little plus 4,000 on FanDuel. I played it earlier in the day. I don't think it would have jumped or went down too much. And then I have the stepped up version, which is 5 for MPJ, 4 for Sexton, 5 for Harden. Obviously, that one's 400 to 1. Don't expect it to win. Always round robin the big ones like that. They're all going to get the volume, I hope. Are they going to make the shots? It's up to them. I just think they're all in really good spots tonight. And 400 to 1, I feel like MPJ, Harden, and
Ooh.
Sexton, pretty ridiculous. I mean, if these teams all played 400 times straight, I guarantee you they'll do it more than once. If you get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying with the odds, like
Absolutely.
replay these games over and over. I feel like 400 to 1 is ridiculous. $5 pays 2K. I use the free bet. I'm not risking crazy
Mm.
amount of money. And yeah,
There you go. My man in the chat said he needs some lottos. There you go.
there it is, man. It's a big boy.
There it is. So like you waited to build something real quick for the
Let's
people?
do it. Let's do it. I don't
All
get
right. So
these profit boosts like you Americans. However, I can still dabble. Let's see what's
so
going on.
we both kind of like marketing, right?
Yeah, I'm down for him.
So you want to start it what 3+3s for marketing? Or you want to go Super Bowl to the wall for this
Yeah, I
lotto?
was gonna say let's go
Because we
4.
do have a boost, little 30% boost. So that'll help the odds too. What do you think?
Yeah.
So 3+?
3+ is fine. Yeah.
All right, so we'll
Let's
start with that.
let's see 3+.
Shit,
Let's get
-155 now.
you know what? Let's add something from that game. Give me Zion 5 assists.
Okay. Zion. Zion,
over
5
4.5.
assists. Okay. What else we got? What did I have? Nuggets first half.
Maybe
Maybe a
Gordon
PG
rebounds.
4+ threes.
I'm down. PG 4 threes with Harden 8 assists or 9 assists, maybe whatever his line is.
Okay, so if we do PG 4+, and if we do his regular line is 8.5 minus 140.
I'm down.
I'll do that. All right.
Yeah.
So that's 4 legs plus 608 before the boost. What is? No, that's not enough. Maybe Nuggets first half. That's one of my plays.
Yeah, if you like it, bro, I trust you with that. I don't really mess with
What's
that,
the
but
spread? Spread is 3.5 now.
just take the money line.
No, it's minus 188 money line.
Yeah, but it makes it a plus 1,000 if we add it to that.
Let's see. Plus 985 pre boost.
Oh, really? I got 1,034.
Where?
FanDuel.
What do you have? You have Laurie 3+, Zion 4.5, PG 4+, Harden 8.5.
And Denver money line, yeah. It's that Canadian blessing, bro.
No, you got Denver first half money line?
Yeah. First half a winner.
Bro, how do you have better odds than me, bro? What is going on?
I don't know, man.
Mine is plus 985, bro.
I mean, mine's
That is
1,034. It's
crazy.
not that much more crazy, bro.
Let me see. I just want to see what the alternate spread will be. If we do Denver minus 2.5. Yeah, meet in the middle, 1.5. Yeah, minus 1.5 gets me close to like plus 1,100.
Well,
So
mine's
that's 5
1150.
legs.
So it's cool.
What's up?
Mine's 1150. So we'll take that.
Yeah, bro. I feel like robbed. Like, we're on the same platform. That's crazy. So Laurie 3+, Zion 5+ assists, PG 4+ threes, Harden 8.5 assists, Denver minus 1.5 first half.
Yeah, I'm down.
I got plus 1090 pre-boosted. I'm gonna see if I can get this in live on the show to get you guys
The slip.
to get you guys like the slip. No promises. Like you want to kind of recap your plays for the show for the people?
Yeah, we can do it real quick. We can start off with that Knicks 3-3. It's going to be obviously OG, really good matchup against the Knicks, letting up quite a few points and threes to small forward. And then the other side of it is going to be the Knicks letting up a ton of points. Sorry, did I say Knicks? I don't know. I'm confused. Cam Johnson 3 threes, OG 3 threes. Both of their opposition teams let up a lot of threes and points to that position. On average, I think it's 3.12 per game for OG, and it's like 2.98 for Cam Thomas. That's Cam Johnson, not Cam Thomas. My apologies. And then I also have the 4-4 just in case they both pop off against each other in the little Battle of New York. And then I have the threes lotto that I just mentioned, but I will mention again if needed. MPJ, Colin Sexton, James Harden, their step-up lines and their super stepped-up lines, 4-4-3 and 5-5-4. That's all I'm running as of right now. Probably going to post builders later. I like doing the first quarter ones. I wait for lineups, and I have to do like really speedy research usually because lineups come up too late. But that's all I got right now.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like some wins to me. So on my end, I got Nuggets first half minus 1.5, obviously minus 2.5 more widely available. I'm just as fine with that. Marketing 3+ threes at minus 135 and 4+ threes at plus 198, I think it was, or 195. We have the DraftKings builder, which is Aaron Gordon 10+ points, Dante DiVincenzo 2+ threes, Anthony Simons under 6.5 assists, and CJ McCollum 12+ points. We have the FanDuel builder, which is OKC double result, Fontecchio 1+3, and Clippers money line. And that's all I have officially right now. We're gonna put that. I'm trying to get that lotto ticket for you guys. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, unfortunately.
I'm trying to get it too. Just
Okay, yeah. So if you can do it non-boosted because you don't have the boost.
no, I
With
don't.
the boost, it should be like plus 1400, plus 1500, right around there. Once again, maybe James, if you could maybe type it in the chat for us, that'd be sick. Marketing 3+3s, Zion 5+ assists, Paul George 4+ made threes, James Harden 8.5 assists, and Nuggets first half alternate spread -1.5. That is the show play for you guys. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, in the late game, I might add PG, whether that's threes or points over 24.5 points. Might add that. But yeah, that's it. Pretty light for both of us. But
Mhm.
we're looking to sniff out some winners and make some money as always. So
Only 5 games today, so don't want to risk too much.
James, what'd you say? Okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, so I'll send that to James so he can get it in the chat for you guys. Where you at? Well, all right, I just sent that over to you. All right, yeah, Locke, you want to wrap up? Anything else? Anything else you got for the people?
Honestly, now do we still need that slip or no? Are you good?
Yeah, James gonna put it in the chat so we can get it typed out.
You sent it to him or no? I could send him a screenshot quick.
Yeah, if you want to send him a
Yeah,
screenshot pre-boosted odds, then yeah, do that.
yeah. I got
We
you.
could just
I'll do it in
throw
a
it up on the
second.
screen. But yeah, that'll pretty much wrap it up. We're gonna get the parlay on a screen for you guys, so little visual cue. But yeah, love you guys for thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys. We had a bunch of people in here as we've been having, so we really appreciate you guys rocking with us. Twice a week, like we say, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we'll be here for you guys breaking down the NBA slate. And yeah, as long as you guys are showing love and liking what we do, we're gonna keep doing it for you guys. So
Keep being here every Tuesday and Thursday.
every Tuesday, Thursday. Lock just went through a snowstorm for y'all. So he dedicated. I'm dedicated. And yeah, we're gonna be pumping these out for you guys. So appreciate you guys in the chat. We got some people that are in here consistently, always rocking with us, always showing love. So we appreciate that. And yeah, that'll do it for us.
Yeah.
There you go, boom, right there. Put it up for you, not placed, so you don't got the boosted odds, but like I said, it should be somewhere close to plus 14, plus 1500. So hopefully that smacks. Like, what do you think? If it smacks, we give out $100.
I mean, you could give it $100, bro. I'm not breaded like that.
I just
Hold
say
up.
we, for the show. You know
No,
what I'm
I'll give
saying?
it half. You know what? I'll go 50 myself. I'll give away a GoldBoys membership.
Okay, there you
I'm cool
go.
with that.
So if it smacks, we'll give away a membership or two or some cash.
And
So
if
hopefully
my threes one
hopefully
hits, I'll give out 5.
there you go.
The
If
big
what?
three ones. The big three
Okay.
one.
All right, there you go. So, as always, we said that before too, and Locke couldn't hit none for us. How dare you? But yeah, we start hitting some lottos. We'll give away some memberships and some cash to you guys for showing so much love. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Helps us out a shit ton more than you guys know. Something so simple helps us out a lot. So, and yeah, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys, and we are back next Thursday. Good luck on your action, and peace.
Later.